Speaking of fathers, we got a father and a daughter right now with us.
If Brian recovers over on the sidelines. Ever think you'd see life advice from both Bill Clinton and Rush Limbaugh appear in the same book? They accomplished it.
Newt Gingrich and daughter Jackie Cushman are sharing the keys to success bipartisan style with a compilation of life lessons from prominent figures from both sides of the aisle. Their new book is called 5 Principles for a Successful Life, From Our Family to Yours. Jackie, thanks for joining us along with your dad today.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having us.
What is the, I know you got 5 principles for a happy life, and the first one is dream big, something that your father certainly has done in public.
You're exactly right. He is, of many things, he is a big dreamer. But it's very important to remember that if you're really going to accomplish and be very successful, you have to really dream big.
In fact, Jackie, you say dream so big that people laugh at you.
That's exactly right.
And so what do you mean by that?
Well, Tavis Smiley, who's one of our 42 contributors, talks about having a dream that people laugh at. And that if people laugh at you, that's about the right size dream. And the important thing is that these big dreams help you really work hard, because that's what it takes to make your big dream really come true.
And in fact, that's point 2. Work hard, then learn every day, enjoy life, and be true to yourself. Now, Mr. Speaker, is that a lesson she learned from you?
Well, I'm not sure if to tell you if she learned the lesson or not. Many years ago, I tried to figure out what had I learned in my life that if you were a young person, because I originally wrote these for like 7th and 8th graders, and now I've discovered they apply to everybody. I was doing yesterday morning a session with Volunteers of America on aging, and we realized that for people thinking about their post-employment years, or people thinking about a new career as they get older, the same 5 principles apply. They just turn out to be universal.
Yeah, that's so true. And Jackie, you say persistence was the most important thing you learned from your father. And the other interesting point, and I wholeheartedly believe in this, is that you need to experience failure too to understand success, right?
I think that's such a great point, and I think sometimes we forget that failure happens, and we like to pretend like no one ever fails, and if we fail, we have to stay down. But you know what? My dad did run twice, and he lost. So the first 2 times he ran for Congress, we sat there late at night counting the votes. Back then, he had a tablet with numbers, and we didn't have computers. And it was very hard to fail, and obviously it was very public. I mean, the whole country, everyone knew he failed. Sorry, but he did.
It's going to be a very hard morning.
So sorry.
Thanks for swinging down memory lane.
No. But the important lesson that he taught me was the next morning, our family, my sister Kathy, myself, Dad, and my mother, we all went out to the Ford factory. He shook hands. He thanked people for their vote and their support. And he went on. And that is so important to learn that, you know what, failure happens.
Exactly.
But then you get back up and you're successful.
But I have to confess, taking the family to the Dwarf House, which was the first place in the Chick-fil-A chain, which we did every election night after we failed, and we did after we succeeded. And the Dwarf House helped us get through the next morning.
I understand completely.
The inside secrets.
All right, Newt Gingrich and Jackie Cushman, the book is called 5 Principles for a Successful Life. Newt, I hope you're going to take her out for breakfast now, because she's up early on TV doing a good job.
I'm trying to talk her into it.
Thank you.
Have a fabulous day. Thanks again.